Oh, that was good. We should leave that in.
Yeah, I left it in last time where I just said action.
I love it. I love it. Anyway.
I like portraying myself as a...
Director?
Like, I know what I'm doing, yeah.
Director. Because you do. You slay. By the way, Christian does, like, all the tech stuff. Girl, I just show up.
I show up, too. I literally was just laying down in my bed, not even sleeping, just kind of hibernate.
That's true. Mode. You were like... I was worried you fell asleep. I was worried we weren't going to get it done today. But
it was getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually have a confession.
What?
So, when I just went to go wash my hands... Or to
you
go
didn't
pee
wash
and
them?
No, that's not it.
Oh, what?
So, I go to get some soap.
Did I not flush the toilet?
No. You're making it sound like...
because that's my biggest fear in life is I didn't flush my toilet.
What happened is I moved slightly the soap dispenser and suddenly there's a big spider that popped out and it was in the sink, crawling all around the sink, and I just didn't know what to do. And I remember someone said to spray stuff on a spider. So the only thing I could grab was Barbasol, your Barbasol. And so I grabbed that and I didn't realize it was a foam. I thought it was like a liquid like aerosol spray, like a it's
Barbasol. What is that?
Shaving cream.
Oh, okay,
it's
yeah,
yours,
yeah.
It's not mine. I was expecting it to be like hairspray. Like hairspray's ideal. That'll kill it right away. It's alcohol, the real killer. But the spider was just engulfed in this foam, this shaving cream, and I didn't have the heart to I was hoping it just suffocates and dies in there. So I think it's just engulfed in the Barbasol, and I don't want to wash it away because I'm afraid that the spider is going to come back to life. I think if we wait it out, it'll die. So
it's probably already dead.
I hope. But I don't know how long the spider can stand to just be living inside of a cloud of
Should we Google it? How long can a spider stay in Barbasol before it dies?
I don't think that's...
a common search.
Yeah. Maybe Quora. They got some crazy things on there.
Reddit.
It'll be like spider killer expert.
Yeah.
On Quora.
No, I think that's okay. I don't use it, so I'm okay with that.
Oh, me. Yeah, I figured you'd be fine. It's literally just
it's just
I didn't use that much.
Yeah, so it's no big deal.
But so yeah, if you go see the sink and there's just a pile of kind of white foam.
I was afraid you were gonna be like, I have a confession. I saw because I'm on my period.
Yeah, but that's not what a confession is.
That's true.
I wouldn't confess that that's not I also wouldn't
I made a mess in the toilet.
If I saw something in the toilet, I would just flush it and move on with my day.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be like, Jenna, we have to talk about this. Obviously that's not a pattern of behavior.
It's a fear of mine that I constantly think about it. I will go back to the bathroom and check.
If I go to that's actually crazy. If I went to the bathroom, let's say 1 or 2 times, throughout a month, and it's there's something in the toilet, I'd be like, okay, we all do that. We all make mistakes of forgetting to flush.
If it was every time you went to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. If it was a pattern of behavior, if it was every time, if it was, ooh, it smells, I would say something. And that would be really embarrassing. Be like, girl, do you know how to flush the toilet?
I'm going to stop flushing just for you. I'm going to go real smelly.
Ew. That's disgusting. Even to me.
Ew, it smells.
Okay, well, today we're talking about what really happened.
What really happened. Oh, also, by the way, this is Charming Podcast. Welcome back. I don't think we said that.
Yeah, this is the first episode where we actually can say welcome back.
Welcome back. Yeah.
We're still on the same wavelength.
Anyway, what really happened at your party? At your birthday party yesterday?
So Let's talk about it. Should we say chronological order?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of serious.
It's really serious. And people have been talking a lot about it.
A lot.
In the press.
I've been getting text messages.
I've been getting PR requests for
I just
interviews.
got one right now.
I know, my phone's blowing up. I really hope it doesn't stop recording because of all the notifications I'm getting.
Oh, it's blowing up.
I'm getting calls from CNN. I'm getting calls from Fox.
Yes.
I'm getting calls from even Breitbart.
Wow,
really
that's when you know. That's when you know
and
it's
they're
bad.
trying to cover it because they're trying to do a gotcha moment.
Yeah.
So
TMZ.
Basically what happened.
The Hollywood fix.
The Hollywood fix. They're outside now.
They're literally outside our window.
They can hear us. They're recording us.
Yeah, they're putting it through my window as we speak.
That's just sick. It's so sick. These people.
It's so hard being us.
It's so. it's like you try to go on the train and try to be peaceful and just go out in the day.
You try to go on a train and you spit on someone.
That is something I'll talk about later in a different time. Okay, abridged version. I was on the train drinking a boba, and it was the bottom of the boba, and there were some extra like little balls, and I was like, oh, I was being big and greedy and trying to get all the balls, and then I choked on one kind of, and then
You were choking on balls on the train.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And then I said, I'm from Texas, y'all. You know that video of the gay boy in his car?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Beyonce video.
No, but he chokes on boba balls, and it's really... He, like... Okay, I didn't do what he does. He, like, goes open mouth, like...
Right.
It goes all out. What I did was more like... Yeah, you gotta keep that brightness up.
Sorry.
Like
I thought it was yours. I was waiting for you.
It's like Mariah Carey. Like, you have to have, like, the, like... All the, like, forward, like, ring. We have to have a ring light. 2 ring lights. One for each of us.
These are them.
Yes. Oh, I should, like, look up, like, ring light.
Like clip-on ring lights?
No, like, Chrome extension that just, like, basically has a fake ring
Yes.
light on your laptop screen. What I was saying is, so I closed mouth, sprayed, like a spit
like
on
a whale.
Ooh, no,
Like a whale
that's
spray?
a blowhole.
But I feel like it gives similar vibes.
Let's say
you were like,
if a whale splashed, if a dolphin jumped, and there was like the spray of water from the splash, that's kind of what happened. Not so much, but she definitely was unhappy. It got in her hair, on her face.
Yeah.
I gave her a tissue from my pocket.
Don't worry, it was clean.
Yeah, I said, do you want a tissue from my pocket? I promise it's clean.
She said, actually, yes, I do.
That was the one, like, sentence that she said to me, because before that she was just silent and kind of, like, unhappy looking. And I was like, it was a peace offering. It was all I could really offer her in that time.
Yeah.
And she said, actually, yes.
No.
And I was like, you have the right to use that
That was
tone.
respectful, yeah. Yeah.
It was clean. Imagine if I gave her a dirty tissue.
Imagine you just...
She, like opens the tissue and it's just like
snot.
green. Yeah.
It's just green. It's phlegm.
Which also, I haven't been sick, like, all autumn.
Wow. Yeah. Knock.
I got sick this summer twice.
COVID. Yeah, he gave me COVID.
I did. We went to a concert.
Offensive.
I didn't know I was sick, and then I knew I like had a little sore throat. Then we go to this concert, and it's with Jenna's older sister.
We're spending the night.
And I'm like, wow, my allergies are really not happy right now.
Yeah, allergies.
My allergies are really acting up. And then the day after the concert, because it was like an overnight, it was like a camping trip basically at the Gorge in Washington. And I tested positive, and I was like, Jenna, like, I tested positive, I'm so sorry. And she's like, I don't think you even told, or like, you were like, I tested positive, but it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry.
No, I at the first when it happened, I pretended I got it from someone else, because I was like, I didn't want to make you feel bad. But it was actually a blessing in disguise, because I was praying I tested positive so I could get a break from work. I was so overworked.
Which, that says something about how you,
I was overworked.
You were overworked and you didn't feel comfortable taking a day off.
Well, I would never.
Your work was shaming you.
No, my work wouldn't shame me. I personally can't take a day off for, like, the life of me. I feel bad. Because then all day I'm like, oh, I caused
Didn't you say,
this.
though, that at your work, when people take days off, that people are, like low-key, like, they're not mad, but they're like, oh, like, now all the work falls on us?
No, I would just say because of where I work. Yeah, we don't have a lot of staff.
Which,
so
that's the problem.
When, someone does take a day off, there is more responsibility for other people. No one's, like, upset about it. It just happens, yeah.
But it does. I know what you mean, though. It's like, oh, someone's going to have to, like, do extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yesterday, it was my birthday. I turned 21 on the 19th. And
a lot of things happened. Like,
yeah, I mean,
dramatic.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
What happened?
Basically.
Because, I mean, CNN, this is like the first, this is a TMZ special.
I don't even know if I can say it. Like, I don't know if it's...
Well, I don't know what you're going to say. So I think you might have to say it.
Because I have opinions.
Go ahead.
Basically, what happened was Christian threw the best party I've been to.
I loved that.
Thank you.
That gagged me. Yeah, I threw a YouTube-themed birthday party.
It was
We did
very fun.
A lot of different challenges. We did What's in the Box challenge, the Whisper challenge, where you have, like, the headphones.
Loved it.
We did a Kids Bop, guess what they changed the lyric to.
That was fun.
Quiz.
Very
I feel
fun.
like that's when people kind of, like, were, like, tapping out. But then after that, I rallied the troops together to do a 2016 style mannequin challenge. That
we'll insert it.
Was a real crowd pleaser.
Can we insert it?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, yeah. fantastic. It was amazing. I was McKenna Gracing very hard.
Do the fans know what the McKenna Gracing is?
No, I'll do it for you.
The listeners, not necessarily. Yeah, it's silent. That's the thing. It doesn't work on an audio
It's silent.
level.
So if you're an audio listener, I am sorry, but
can you explain what
basically
the pose is?
Yeah. One day, Christian and I were just talking about McKenna Grace for some reason.
Who's McKenna Grace?
A famously child actor. She's played everybody.
She's a blonde girl. She was in Gifted. She had a small role or a side character role in Young Sheldon.
A psychopath in this one movie where I think she kills someone.
We need to watch that one.
I agree.
Is that the one where there's a sequel
Bad Seed.
to?
Yes,
Bad Seed. And it's just her looking like a bad girl who probably does bad things.
She's holding a knife, I think, in one of the pictures.
I was a bad girl. I did bad things.
So one day we're talking about McKenna Grace for whatever reason, and we look her up on Google, and there's this one of the first photos of her is posing, and she's going like this
at the Nickelodeon Teen Choice Awards, 2 hands out, kind of as to say, surprise.
Yeah,
it's me.
I'm here, and we're like, yeah, you're here, girl, and we're
and it was
so obsessed
at
with
the
it.
Nickelodeon Teen Choice Awards.
It is the funniest thing. Honestly,
I think her Google Images is one of the funniest I've seen.
Yeah, but we love McKenna Grace. I'm just saying we're putting this out there. If she wants to come on the podcast, she's more than welcome.
We know she's not in. Oh wait,
is she?
She is. She is on. Okay. Well, we love McKenna Grace.
We still love her.
And I think that's a great segue. I mean, do we want to talk more about last night?
Well, we did go out to the clubs.
Yeah,
just Christian and I, because
Seattle.
We're really the only 21 people.
We're only the only people who are 21 that live in our house,
so
or that we're friends with. Really,
yeah,
I don't know.
We went out. I got very drunk, too drunk, and I was flirting.
And to be clear, she drank a normal amount. We drank roughly the same amount. You had two more. You had 2 more shots than me. That's
Christian,
the only difference.
No, I want to talk about because you keep saying that, and
I'm
like
2 more shots
no,
than me. That's all.
I had 2 drinks, okay? 2 drinks at the bar, and then I had half of your drink because you couldn't drink it, and I had half the bottle of champagne.
And I had half the bottle of champagne, I had 1 drink. You had one more drink at the bar. And then we shared the second one, and that was it.
Yeah.
And
yeah, and I was smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes. You know that video?
No.
The girl, she has a little wagon. I'll show you later.
Okay.
Cigarettes.
Okay. Yeah, so
Cigarette. She just keeps chanting it as she walks by, trying to sell cigarettes.
Me last night. I was trying to find people to smoke a cig with me.
I wish we kept that second one.
Why? Did you want it later in the night?
Yeah.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry.
if someone asks you, can I bum a cig, and they know you have
right.
Extra,
I had 2 cigarettes, and they were in a joint case, and so when I pulled them out, people were like, no, not that type of cigarette. And I was like, girl, it's not.
Yeah.
It's normal.
Lately, I've been having a similar issue where people around me will be like, oh, do you want a cig? And I'm like, yeah, I do.
Right.
And then they pull out something that looks like a joint. Oh. And I say, oh, I don't want to smoke that. But then they say, this has happened twice to me. They say, oh, no, this is a cigarette. I rolled it myself. I bought the tobacco.
Wait.
People are doing this. Picking up hobby as a hobby.
No, because I want really bad to be, I want the ability to roll a beautiful joint. I want that ability.
I want that. I don't know if I will ever, or if I have the talent.
I'm actually very serious. I'm gonna start doing it. I want it to be my party trick. I want people to be like, oh, I want to smoke, and I'll be like, hold on one sec, let me roll you a joint. I just think the action of it is very hot, and I want that to be
talented with your hands in such a nimble task.
The little lick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing is, too, I don't smoke weed at all.
Neither do I.
So I think it would just be, also, I think it would be a really funny bit if I just, can roll a beautiful joint, but I don't even smoke it. I'm here, it's for you.
It's a little bit, doesn't make sense. Incongruous.
It doesn't make sense. Yes, it doesn't make sense.
The girl who doesn't smoke.
I also think it would be funny if I just, worked at a dispensary.
But I think that would be funny.
I don't smoke weed, and I know, my special interest is just weed that I don't smoke. I'm like, this strain is perfect for you.
That would be a really funny bit.
Yeah, I think so. I think I need to tap in.
You've done it, and you're like, oh.
No.
Weed, and it's just not for me.
It's not for me. They're like, how do you know about this? I'm like.
Yeah, they're like, why are you so passionate? You're just like.
I'm here for the people.
I'm connected to this drug. This drug is an amazing thing for me. And they're like, what? Like, they don't take it. Like, and you're like, no, I would never.
No, I wouldn't. But like,
it's done things for my career.
Personally, I would never smoke weed. Like, I think
that's for people who are bad.
It's a gateway drug.
Yeah. Yeah, you're telling people at the dispensary.
Oh,
weed leads to cocaine and heroin.
Ooh, yeah. That's what I've heard. And being gay.
I know, yeah, they did kind of used to say stuff like that. Like your child gets a piercing, then they're having casual sex on the street for money with people of the same gender. They work
at a brothel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And they're not the owner.
Yeah, no. They're not the pimp.
No. So I've had that problem twice, but then they say, no, it's tobacco. I rolled it myself. It's cheaper to do it that way, apparently. Oh. So that's a little bit...
Maybe we need to tap in.
Yeah, so that would make sense for you
because I could start.
You could roll something that isn't weed. You can also roll like lavender, which it low-key burns even more.
No, I'm just going to stick with good old weed, like a beautiful...
And then you just roll it for your friends?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
Very generous and selfless.
Honestly.
That's the definition of
I'm
selfless.
literally Mother Teresa.
Yeah, buying weed, buying rolling papers, buying the filters.
But I wouldn't pay for it.
Who's paying?
The people who are smoking it. I'm not fucking paying for it.
But what if, like, when you're first starting out, like, practicing, they're going to be awful? Like, the joints are going to look really bad.
But the thing is, like, I can cut open the joints and re-roll it.
So when you flop, you'll be like, okay, well, this is just
right. Rolling paper is, like, not, like, that big of a deal.
Right.
That's not expensive. Like, the weed itself.
The weed will be preserved. Okay.
And then also, we have bongs and stuff, so it can go, you know, if I really fuck up.
True.
My smokers can figure it out. They're engineers.
There's many of them.
Yeah.
When they get together, it gets
crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, last night I would say it was a success.
I had a great time. I got way too drunk, and then we were in the back of the Uber, and I was trying really hard not to throw up, and I didn't. Thank you, God. But I just remember sitting there, like, breathing in and out, and, like, eyes shut, just really focused.
Yeah, you were really focused, and I really was admiring you in those moments, because like, I knew that, like, we both knew what had to be done, which is you just need to wait it out, breathe, and just, you can't throw up in the Uber. Ruin this guy's night.
It'll ruin his night, it'll ruin your rating. Like, you ordered the Uber, too. I didn't order it, so I was, like, thinking to myself, I was like, I'm not gonna let
we didn't have
Christian's rating get ruined.
And you did just exactly the right thing. Mm-hmm. You waited until we got home.
We got home. I immediately, instead of going to the bathroom like a normal person.
No, but what you did immediately was you walked into our home and you genuinely collapsed on the couch.
Yeah.
As if your muscles had given way.
Insert picture here.
Yeah, and given out, rather.
Yeah,
so that's what you did first. And I was like, oh, so maybe she's sleeping. Mm-hmm.
And then I got up. And I walk out the front door, and Christian's like, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm going to go throw up. And then he was like, why outside? And I was like, in the moment, it just felt really right. The fresh air. We have a nice little fence that I could lean on and just kind of, you know, let
when you're nauseous, your body is overheating.
Right.
Your body, like, cold breeze is honestly the most healing substance in the world.
Yeah, and to me, laying on the bathroom floor is, like, actually my least favorite thing to do.
Well, it's dirty.
And, like, yeah, and putting my face in a toilet. Mm-mm. So I did throw up outside, and then people were, like, coming home. So I saw some of my friends coming home, and then we have a Ring camera, and so I'm throwing up, and then someone says, hey, like, what are you doing through the Ring camera, Reagan? And we have a full conversation. It's so funny. Like,
yeah. Meanwhile, when this was happening, I was in my bedroom editing our previous podcast episode, because last night in my, like, drunk state, I was like, you know what I really want to do is get this over with. I was really motivated, and so my window was also open, and I could hear Jenna outside talking to our other roommate via the Ring camera speaker. It was a lot. And then our other roommate came home from the ER, and she had to give the debrief of how that went, and she has peace of mind with what she's dealing with now, so she's fine.
But it was a productive night, I would say. It was fun. Yeah. I think next time we'll go to more gay places. I feel like
I liked the first bar more than the second one.
Oh,
sorry, I said it.
Really?
I was expecting the gayer one to be much better.
But also, I will say there wasn't. We were not on the prowl last night, but we were like, okay, we'll find someone to flirt with.
Out. We were looking for hot people.
Right, exactly. So we went to the first bar, and the first bar was like very straight, like straight men, and I was like hoping, to get a free drink or whatever. Nobody wanted me.
No one talked to us.
I was shocked. I was like, oh, like I know I'm hot, and I know, like, you could buy me a drink.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, we looked around to what was going on around us, and it was very much just people with their friends in circles. Yeah. People with their significant other cuddling.
Yeah, or it would be like a group of guys who were like looking, but they didn't actually end up doing anything.
Yeah, like everyone was in their own group, and I didn't see anyone like, oh, let me go buy you a drink. Like, that wasn't happening. It wasn't like a pickup. Like, I wish that there was more of that energy, but... these Seattle anxious freaks.
It's like you could have, and it's not like these guys were even hot. Like they weren't hot.
Most of them I would entertain. Most
of
them didn't seem interested in men, but you probably could have had luck.
Right. Yeah, no, I just thought it was. I thought it was interesting. Also, I guess because I've never been out to like a club. This was our first time. Well, my first time.
Yeah.
And I have experienced parties where it's like, oh, everybody wants to talk to everyone, make new friends. At least that's my experience.
Yeah, that was not what happened.
And I love talking to new people. So when I'm drunk, especially, girl, I want everyone to be my best friend. I want to flirt. I want to touch on some arms.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah. Some shoulders, some chest.
Some mouth to mouth.
Yeah, I think the vibe of the bar was everyone is hoping that someone else comes up to them.
Right.
And no one was really being outgoing.
Right. I think next time I'm going to be that. I'm going to go up to people.
Be the
and
change.
I'm going to be like, okay. Like, we did a few, I dabbled.
We talked to some people. You talked to many more people than I did.
That's true. I was feeling this one guy, but I don't think he was into me. But he was cute. He was cute.
Yeah, they ended up going to a different bar. Because we were like, okay, we're going to the gay one. We saw the go-go dancers. They were really go-go dancing. They bombs.
They were great.
One of them had a pup mask. Like, I was really gagged.
It was very like, it was fun. I wouldn't say I was like, this is sexy.
My issue, they had nice asses, but yeah, it's not like my.
But it was also like, yeah.
But and they're wearing like those like jock straps and like things like the thongs, and it's like
Right.
I love a good boxer brief on a man. I love a good gray sweatpant. You know what I mean? That's the
like
most
I did see a lot of balls, which is fine.
Well, you didn't see the balls. You saw the shape. The balls weren't out, were they?
I feel like at one point I did see some.
I didn't see balls.
Like they were still covered, but it was like they were almost hanging out fully.
Hanging.
Yeah.
Maybe we saw different things.
But I also was very drunk, so maybe they weren't. Maybe I was imagining it.
I don't know. My issue was that bar, the second one, was very echoey.
Ooh.
And everything was so loud. The music was way too loud, in my opinion, which is hard to do because usually the music's too quiet. I mean, I guess at bars it's not as much of an issue because their whole thing is like loudspeakers.
Right.
But it was too loud. The bathroom was super echoey too. And then I like the
bathroom is weird.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was.
There was like two stalls.
I liked that it was like all gender stalls.
Yeah, that was nice.
And floor to ceiling, full stalls.
I do remember I was peeing and someone kept knocking, and I was like, "I'm in here, like I'm busy."
Yeah, like if the door is locked,
knocking, and I was like,
in.
"Girl, I'm trying to pee."
Yeah. Also, the floor in that bathroom was disgusting. Which actually, I wanted to say this earlier.
Like
that being like, if I had to throw up on not just someone's home, like their house bathroom floor, but a public bathroom floor, like a club.
Especially in a club,
where like let's say
bar.
45 people have already been in that bathroom in that night.
Who knows what we're doing?
And also like people are not aiming. People are probably squatting like above the toilet. They're probably missing on both ends.
Probably
you know
sucking
what I mean?
too.
Maybe.
You don't think?
I don't know. I just thought it was so gross in there. And I was just going to say, like, in such a vulnerable state where you're throwing up, you're experiencing nausea, which is one of the worst things in the entire human experience.
Mm-hmm. I would not want to, yeah.
Next to, like, grief, probably. Nausea. Experiencing death of a loved one.
I would actually say opposite. Nausea is number one.
And that you have the right to say that. I've never really experienced, like, a deep grief.
I would say nausea is worse than like someone dying, in my personal opinion.
I respect that because nausea,
like, respect to you,
it's torture,
right?
And to imagine going through torture not only in your body but in your external surroundings, where you're in a stuffy club bathroom, it's loud, there's shit on the floor,
there's people trying to break down the door,
yeah,
while you're actively in there.
On your knees, there's now pee on your knees.
Yeah,
your hand is around the
you
toilet
basically
bowl.
like it was flooded basically of pee. Like, imagine.
I wouldn't describe. Maybe your stall.
I literally walked in puddles.
Yeah, definitely puddles. I wouldn't say flooded.
No, it was like it was at least 3 inches high.
3 inches.
I was waiting.
Wow,
waiting through pee.
No, yeah, pee.
And sorry, I'm just imagining if me too. It just feels vulgar for no reason.
I in conversation, I'll often opt for using the word piss, and then I'll immediately regret it because I'm like, why did I say piss? And it's because I feel like piss is like something like cool people say, but that's like not true.
It's grosser in my opinion.
It's way grosser. Piss.
Ugh.
It sounds like just like gross.
It just feels too vulgar.
But pee, it's
pee.
Way more.
I have to go take a pee.
That's what it feels like. To do it. You know what I mean? Like, to pee, it
feels like peeing.
It feels like the word.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go pee. And it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna like...
Like, go piss, girl. No, how about go pee, girl?
We should do that.
Go pee, girl.
I like go piss, girl, but I think saying piss, girl, like having a phrase where within that phrase...
It sounds like, oh, you're about to call me. Like,
yeah,
honestly, it feels like
me?
Pussy. Like, that's what it feels like to me.
Oh, someone calling you a pussy?
Yeah, like, go piss, girl. Oh,
piss
suddenly
girl.
I'm a pussy.
Suddenly I'm the piss girl.
Yeah.
It's like... Call me the pee girl. It just feels too close. If you call me pee girl, I'm happy.
Right, I could go pee girl.
Go pee girl. Let's start using that.
Yes, go pee girl.
It sounds way better.
I agree.
Like, I understand the gossip girl kind of
right.
switching the letters around, but it doesn't matter to me.
Go pee girl.
It's more of a pleasant phrase.
I agree. What were we talking about?
Just the recap of last night. We were talking about...
And somehow we got to piss. Pee. Sorry, my bad. Pee.
It sneaks up on you.
Yeah, like, that's a banned word, I think.
You know what else sneaks up on you?
What? The Illuminati?
Number 14.
No.
Wait.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh. I thought that we talked about Chick-fil-A.
Did we?
I think we did.
We did.
We talked about the font, the colors.
Yes, we did. Yeah. And if you go to the Chick-fil-A in Aurora Ave in Seattle, you could get a chicken sandwich and a hot date for the night.
I have been to that one. It was, I think my other issue with Chick-fil-A is how busy it always is. At least whenever I seem to go, suddenly there's a 30-line pile up on the Highway 9. Like, it's ridiculous.
And that suddenly, parking lot, especially the one on Aurora, is tiny. So when it's like backed up,
it's now I'm in the street.
Yeah.
And now I will be getting a hot date tonight because now they got a captive audience.
Hookers are knocking, and I'm like, come on in, girl.
Yeah, Aurora Ave does have a lot of sex workers. And
I will say,
they work it.
Yes,
they work it.
I'm happy for them.
Yes, I went to. There's, at one part of Aurora, like that part of Seattle, or that street, there's Aurora Shopping Center, which is a Planet Fitness, sounds normal, Ulta, normal, and then there's an Amazon Fresh store.
Not normal.
Gentrification, weird.
Like,
who is shopping at Amazon Fresh?
How? I don't even understand it fully.
I don't know.
They track your face?
That's Amazon Go.
Creepy.
That's Amazon Go. What is Amazon Fresh?
No, I think it's the same thing.
What is it? I'm Googling. It's just a normal grocery. I think it's just like Amazon groceries. So it's like Whole Foods.
Jeff Bezos needs to get his clutch out of everything.
Alexa features.
I need Jeff Bezos to, number one, donate.
They have just walkout shopping. So it is like Amazon now.
I need Jeff Bezos to donate half of his money to me. Okay? And then the rest to, like, charity and whatever.
I think you deserve more.
You think I deserve more than half?
Because I think he can choose, like, to donate half of it to charity, and then when you get your sum, everybody's rich. You're taking everyone out the hood.
That's true. No, literally.
Like, you're solving shit. I want you to have more money so you can decide, like, how to...
So I can give you some?
No.
Okay.
I don't even want some. I just want world peace. Like, I want...
See, I love to be like, oh, if I had this amount of money, if I was a billionaire, I would donate it. But also, at the same time, I'm like, I might keep that shit for myself.
Oh, I don't think you should have it then. So you're Jeff Bezos? You're hoarding what?
I'm frugal.
No, that's not what frugal
No,
is.
obviously.
You're frugal, hoarding, like, multiple billions of dollars.
I, like, only will use used cars.
Yes.
I don't spend my money out. I let it
frugal.
sit. I let it sit.
Yeah, you're, like, couponing. You get half of
I get mad at the customer or at the cashier for not giving me 50% off.
You're ruining the days of customer service employees.
No, literally. I'm like, this soda was supposed to be 50 cents off.
Yeah. I clipped the coupon in the app.
Why isn't the app working?
Oh, we did kind of clip the mic.
Sorry. You know, because I used to be a Safeway cashier, and bitch, the app was never fucking working for me. Like they would constantly
Really?
complain. Yes, they would constantly complain.
Oh.
And then I would be like, well, can you check your store location for me? And they check it, and they're like, oh, I had it set to a different store. And I'm like, babe, that's why it wasn't working. I need you...
You have to clip the coupon for that location.
To a specific store, yes.
Oh,
to that location.
I did not know that. That's
the amount of times middle-aged women, sometimes older men, but mainly middle-aged women, would scream at me because their deals weren't coming off. Would be like, you fucked up. It's your fault because you're behind the cashier. Like, you did it to me. And I'm like, girl, I get paid minimum wage.
And it's just because you're the closest person to them at that moment.
It's like, I have no control over the computer system. I have no power.
You're not the IT guy.
No.
Even
I don't know anything.
Like, even if everything was going right, like, in the app, what if the app doesn't work? How is that something that you could fix?
Yeah.
Like,
and, like, I can manually put it in, but not if you're fucking yelling at me. Suddenly, I don't know how to do that. Suddenly, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Manually keying in a discount that's, like, 50 cents off, and then do that for, like, multiple different items.
Right.
I don't know how to do that, but it sounds really, tedious.
I will gladly do it for anyone, okay? Unless you're yelling at me and being a bitch, I'm not gonna give you that deal. Why? Because you don't deserve it. Yeah, I'd hope you don't come back to this store. They would tell me, I'm never coming back here. And I would be like,
a threat.
I would be like, oh, I would be like, thank you.
Threat.
I hope you have a great day.
Did you say that?
Yeah.
People said that to you?
Because one time this lady came up to me, and when I worked at I didn't work at this store for very long, for like 3 months.
Right.
And so I was a cashier, so I never went to the back of the store ever, because why would I? I never needed to. And one time this lady came up to me, and she was like, hey, do you know where this one thing is? And she was like clearly distraught. And I was like, no, I don't know where it is. You're going to have to ask someone else. And she was like, I did ask someone else, and he didn't know either. And they were like, maybe your manager should train you better. And she snatched her apple from me after I checked her out, and she said, I'm never coming back here. And I said, thank you. I'm glad you're not. Have a great day.
And that's the perfect response. Because, first of all, you were not trained on the things that aren't your job.
Right.
I understand, like, I do understand the perspective of, like, when you go to stores nowadays, sometimes it feels like people, like, the vibe of, like, oh, I just work here is, like, kind of growing around the society, which is a greater issue of, like, people being underpaid and not caring about the work they do. But at the same time, they weren't trained on that. No. They weren't given the time and the care of, like, oh, do you want to learn about the back? Do you want to learn about the front? 'Cause
no one gave me a tour.
Especially Safeway is a big operation.
Yeah. There are lots of people. And it's like, if she would have given me 5 more seconds before she basically spit in my face, I would have been like, let me call someone. I'll help you find it.
Yeah.
But she wanted to automatically jump down my throat, and so then I was over it. I was like...
Yeah, because you do know who would know the answer.
I'm like, give me one. If I would have helped her if she would have let me, but she didn't. So
yeah, like the other day I did go to Home Depot to try to find a paper towel holder for our kitchen, and it was unclear based on the app, like, if it was sold at that location or not. And so I asked one person, they say go to this aisle. It's like doorknobs.
Right.
I asked another person that works there. I go to a different aisle. It's like cabinet furnishings.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't think it's here. And then I went to check out, and I was like, they were like, did you get everything you came for? And I was like, well, I was gonna get a paper towel dispenser, but I don't think you guys have it. And he's like, oh no, I think we do. Like, he was really excited to help.
Right.
They didn't have it.
Yeah.
So, like, although the employees were really trying to help, sometimes it's just not there.
I think people just forget that a lot of the times too, it's like younger people, sometimes teens. It's not, and it's like, people are like, oh, you don't want to work. It's like, if I didn't want to work, I wouldn't be here. Like, I don't want to work at this job, sure, but I'm showing up every day to make money. That's why I'm here. I don't wake up every morning like, yes, I get to go to work at Safeway.
Wherever I've worked, I've never gone into work and said, I'm not going to do my best today.
Right.
I've done my best. Sometimes my best is just not compatible with what the job is. And sometimes what they want me to do is different than my best. Right. They'll say, like,
I want every bitch who's ever yelled at a cashier or, like, a service worker to get behind a check stand and stand there for 8 hours a day. And then I want you to see what it was like. And then I want you to just take a walk in our shoes. Our blood-filled, blistery shoes. Yeah.
Working on your feet.
Yeah.
They didn't let you sit?
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Yeah, I worked, similar to you, I worked for 3 months. Or actually, okay, it was 2 months, actually. It was, quote-unquote, seasonal.
Right.
Which was in January and February. I don't know what retail
season.
That's
even post, like,
what
anything,
retail season. You need to figure out why your computer keeps dimming.
I don't know.
You gotta turn off your, it's, like, in display settings, I think. Like, in settings. And my manager at this job, that was it's just an overpriced clothing store. I was not passionate about any of the clothes.
Oh, name drop.
Yeah, it was like, it's Bloomies, which is basically Bloomingdale's, but like Nordstrom Rack version of Bloomingdale's, except not discounted, just less options. And I'm not someone who would really shop in that type of store. This is old maiden type of clothes. The shoes were nice. They had some good sneakers. They sold like Solomon's, and they sold like New Balance. Okay. Some cute like boots. The shoes were the only thing I would be like, okay, like I'd buy this. But like my manager wanted me to, like, keep in mind, I'm not being paid on commission. I'm being paid hourly, fixed rate. And he was like, oh yeah, you have to sell, like you have to just strike up a conversation with someone, which already is a big ask.
Ew.
For someone who just walks into the store. Like, hi, like, how are you today? What brought you in? Oh, like, I love your bag. Where did you get it? Like, they wanted you to just, like, ask questions, like, to random people. And, like, I am open to doing that. But what he wanted us to do on top of that is say, you know what I think would look really good on you? And then just go pick something off the shelf or off the rack that I, from my own, like, matrix in my mind, know the whole mapping of the store and know their body type and what's going to look good on them and what colors are going to look good on them. I'm just supposed to pick something up. Imagine going into a store and the employee just picks something off the rack and says, you should try this on. I think it'll look really good on you. And they're like, oh, I came in, like, just to buy a belt. Like, like, they're coming into a store because they decided to look around. They didn't decide, oh, you're going to show me. Like, they didn't ask for a personal shopper who knows nothing about them.
Yeah. Can I be really honest right now?
Please.
I was not listening.
That's okay. I could see you were on your,
I'm sorry. I got, like, a little interested in just...
What were you checking? The view count of our last video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has, like, 2 views.
There's a comment.
Yeah, from my friend Tani.
Oh.
Shout out Tani.
I thought it was someone we didn't know. I'm still happy.
How would it be someone we didn't know?
I don't know. I was hoping. I'm just hopeful.
Yes, it's public.
I'm just waiting for Trisha Paytas to call us on her podcast.
Soon.
She's coming on ours. We have to do the Julianne Hough special first, and then I think.
Coming soon.
Yeah. I think next week.
Yeah, next week.
I feel so bad. I'm sorry I didn't listen.
I was just saying my manager wanted me to, like, just pick out clothes off of the rack and, like, hand them to people and be like, you gotta try this on. I'll go get you a room.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
And also, like, their jean selection.
You don't get paid enough for that.
The jean selection at the store was fat phobia. There was
everywhere is fat phobia.
None of the jeans had stretch, and none of the all of the jeans were, like, that same slim
size
cut.
6.
They only went up to, like, size 12.
Wow.
That was, like, the maximum size. Maybe 13 or 14.
They hate...
Is there even size 13, or they just go straight to 14?
No, it's 14. It's, like, even numbers.
Ugh,
0, 2, 4, 6, 8.
Maybe it went up to 14, but... And it was all the same cut. It was not for the big thighs.
Tell me why, also, they were calling... there's this trend on TikTok right now calling girls who are size 8 fat. I'm like, size 8?
A trend? What do you mean? They're like doing the calling a girl fat challenge. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's a trend.
Should we start that?
Calling a girl fat challenge? And who is it? Like someone.
We just explained someone who's like teeny tiny. You're so fat.
Is it a friend or is it like just someone you just see on the street?
No, I think it's like we describe nothing or like someone like not even a person.
Wait. Oh, you make up a person.
No, we're like, oh girl, you're so fat.
Who?
You wear chocolates or chocos.
Wait.
Chacos. I don't know.
What are chacos?
You don't know chacos?
The boot? Chukka boots? Oh, Chicos?
Chicos. The sandals. What are those called?
Crocs?
Yes, girl, you're so fat.
Wait, you were trying to say Crocs?
No.
What are you trying to say?
Oh my god.
Because you said chocolate.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, you're opening Roblox. Yes, open Roblox. That'll show you. You're like, it's in Dress to Impress. Yeah.
Chacos. Okay, sorry. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke and it didn't land.
Oh, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, like they're just ugly shoes. I've never seen that. They're just ugly.
They look like Tevas.
Yeah, they're like another type of
worse.
Tevas. Worse. But yeah, we just say something random. Like, oh, you're so fat because you wear a necklace.
Like it's like your mama's so fat? Like who would we say this to? Someone on TikTok.
Girl.
We duet someone on TikTok.
Yeah, we duet. So we're like, those contacts are giving fat.
The contacts?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst thing I've ever heard.
I'm kidding.
But you said there's a trend. Go ahead. There's a trend calling size 8
Yeah,
fat.
it's basically like, okay, so there's this trend on TikTok where I haven't seen much of it lately, but I've seen it in the past few weeks, where it's like, oh, I'm sitting next to her. Yeah, I may be a size 2 now, but the girl next to me who's a size 8 is happier than I am. It's like...
Oh, and you're saying it's disrespectful to say it as meaning like size 8 is the ooh,
because
that's
like you're a size 8.
Yeah, because we have to like
you eat bread. You have a full meal 3 times a day.
Well, and also some people who are a size 2, it's just like that's just their like body.
Right, like that's just I'm not saying
I'm just saying like I think we just all need to say in our minds like people's body types does not say anything about what they do or how they spend their life. And even if it does, like that doesn't mean we have to
like I've
judge.
I've been depressed while not being a size
like,
2.
I binge eat all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know other people who binge eat and don't gain weight. And I know other people who binge eat who gain more weight than I do. So it's like we all are doing the same. You know what I mean? Like
just because I'm a size 8 and I eat 3 meals a day, like doesn't make. Well, I'm not a size 8, but I'm just saying just because I'm a size 000. Yeah. Yeah. Try finding my waist.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Exactly. 10. 10. But yeah, what are we talking about today?
Well, we were going to continue our part 2 of the Illuminati.
And then I don't think we even started, have we?
We were going to start, and then we ended up talking about Chick-fil-A, which was what we talked about last time at the end. But wait, I wasn't done. I wanted to talk more about, I think
fat phobia.
Comparison is the thief of joy.
I agree. And I know it's so hard not to compare yourself to others.
Oh,
like
everyone does it. Like, it's natural.
It's impossible.
Like, to say it's the thief of joy is not to say not to do it, because you can't ask that of yourself.
I think also sometimes, I'm not saying comparison is a good thing, I'm just saying sometimes it can be used as like motivation. When you see someone who's
absolutely
doing better, you're like, oh, I could do better.
Yeah, it shows you what's possible.
Right, exactly.
If someone is really good at math, you're like, I could be good at math. Oh, she's
really good.
If someone makes really good art, that's inspiring.
Like, I get inspired by people who start OnlyFans and make hella money. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying I get inspired.
But you're not. Oh, but you're inspired, but you're not.
It's just inspirational.
Okay.
Yeah, I just think like yes.
Yeah.
Use what the Lord gave you.
I'm really, whenever I see people making a lot of money off of OnlyFans, I'm jealous.
I'm jealous
because I think I absolutely would do it, but I don't think that I would make that much money.
Do you want to try? Like, we could do an experiment.
No, because I feel like I don't think that's something I would want to backtrack
like a bit.
No, I feel like if I made an OnlyFans, I would kind of not want to like close. Like, I feel like I either do it for like a long time or I don't do it at all. Like, why would I just test it out? Because then it's just like
I've dabbled in the idea of starting an OnlyFans, but it's like just my feet. So, like, it's not like, oh, people won't know it's me. Like, I just make videos of, like, wiggling my feet.
Would that fulfill you?
No, I mean, it would fulfill my pockets.
This is something I think. Because I also do consume a lot of porn. Not, like, I don't pay for OnlyFans.
I do consume a lot. Do we need to talk about that? Like, is there a
problem?
I
mean, I would say I have a porn addiction, yeah.
Okay.
I think a lot of people do. But what I was going to say is whenever so I'm on a lot of Twitter stuff.
Okay. I don't dabble in that.
A lot of it is, like, people who do OnlyFans promoting their OnlyFans by showing, like, clips of it.
Right.
They don't show, like, the 30-minute video. They show the, like, 5-minute video.
Oh, that's still a lot, I feel like. No.
Oh, and that's why I don't pay. Because it is a lot. And it's enough. And you're enough. But what I was going to say is you can tell when their heart is in it, and you can tell when their heart isn't in it. And it affects the quality of the video. So I feel like if you were to sell your feet pics, I think it's best if the people who are selling feet pics are the people who are like, ooh, I know what the viewers want. Like, they want me to do this pose. Like, I don't know. Like, some people, like, I feel like they just have more pride in the product.
True. I guess my thing is I don't actually want to start OnlyFans.
So that was what I was getting at.
So that's, like, not my thing.
Yeah. So I don't think you would be fulfilled or
I've also never consumed, like, OnlyFans content, so I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it would be for you since you don't even know what it is.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to start. The only time, like, I don't know anything about OnlyFans except, like, people saying, oh, they're like, they whisper, OF, into the camera on TikTok. They're like, I'm an OF creator. And they always have the chili emoji in their bio.
Spicy. One of my pet peeves is when people are like spicy content. Because it's like spicy. It's like piss. It's similar to piss.
Oh, I agree.
Spicy.
Or like spicy books. Oh, this book is so spicy. It's like, is it?
It's, I feel like there's so many better words. Like, whatever happened to, like, nasty? Been a nasty girl. Whatever happened to
sexy? I feel like nasty
sexy
is more like, sexy could work. I just feel like maybe they'll get, I think they're trying to avoid getting banned.
Yeah, but okay, let me think of other options.
Freaky.
Yeah, freaky. I mean, freaky never goes wrong.
Let's get freaky together.
Sensual.
Even. That would be my bio. Let's get freaky together.
Wait, let me fix your computer. It keeps dimming every, like, minute, it seems.
Let's get freaky.
I'll fix this right away.
What? Yeah, do it.
And do you want to, let's go to number...
Oh, should we want to keep going? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is our... What is this called? What really happened?
Plus Illuminati. Part 2. Okay, number
14, Lady Gaga. Now in it, but... You say it with me?
Sorry.
Now in it, but wasn't before... Ever since the migraine commercial.
Now,
you got this.
I don't, because I don't even know what you're talking about. Migraine commercial.
You haven't seen the migraine commercial? It was for it was like new, I'll look it up. But yeah, she did a migraine commercial.
Do you want to do this after?
No, I got it.
Okay.
Lady
I would say maybe after the migraine commercial, but I think really what happened is she co-starred with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah.
And
talk about it.
I think he wanted her
Nurtec. Nurtec OTC.
Oh, okay.
Or not OTC, ODT. Who is this from this advertisement? Sorry. That is not her.
She looks like she got a lobotomy.
She does. She looks like a Dress to Impress character. She
got a lobotomy. That took away all her migraines.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. That's like the #1 cure. I've actually... Oh, can I share my big news? My big announcement?
Absolutely.
I have huge news, guys. Basically, in November, I'm going to Turkey to get a BBL. I'm so excited.
In November?
Yes.
Of this year?
Yeah. It's happening really quick.
What day? That's soon.
November 9th, Veterans Day weekend, right?
Yes.
I have my flights booked and ready, and I'm working with a doctor, and he's going to be doing it for free, as long as I make content about it. So I'm really excited to vlog, like, my whole journey. I'm very excited. And I'm also hoping while I'm down there, I could just get a quick veneer as well.
How many veneer? Like veneer or
like,
veneers?
I want to do shave. I want to be like gummy. I want to be shaved down full.
You do not want that.
Yeah, I'm getting that while I'm in Turkey.
You have your appointment?
No, I'm hoping I can. I'm hoping I can find one in the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm leaving pretty soon. You have
your flight booked.
My flights are booked. My hotel,
to
everything.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Thank you. Well, you're coming with me. I thought.
Nope.
Well, I booked you a flight.
Cancel it.
Who's gonna drive me?
In Istanbul?
Like, I can't sit on my butt for a few days.
So I think the reason you booked 2 tickets is because you'll need 2 seats on the flight back.
Oh, true.
You'll need to put that seat divider up. The
I'm like
armrest.
Like,
no, you're taking
upward
up.
Dog.
No, you're taking up 2 whole.
Oh, because my butt is gonna be fucking huge.
Yeah. You know that video where she's like, what it's like being a Latina in Europe? And she has the hugest ass of anyone in the entire
Well, I also
world.
am going to need to put my donut pillow somewhere.
So
where am I going to put my donut pillow?
Once again, it'll
2 seats.
Traverse 2
I'm just really
seats.
hoping, I have to get a doctor's note because I am going to be missing a midterm for this. So I'm really hoping my professors will say that's okay.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think DRS accommodation.
I agree. And I'm thinking about, like, possibly doing something on the face while I'm there as well.
What would that be?
It's either, like, face and or veneer. Like, BBL and face, or
This is
BBL
all in
and
one
veneer.
day, 2 days?
Like,
no, what's the turnaround
I don't
time?
know. I really gotta talk to the company I'm working with. Well, the doctor I'm working with.
And you're gonna get
he's a BBL specialist.
And explain how this is getting financed, right? Free, because you're gonna shout them
right,
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna be making content for them. What?
I'm just, like, excited for you.
Thank you.
And we're gonna shout them out.
Excited.
Are we gonna have the doctor zoom in for the podcast?
Yeah.
And we're gonna do a full interview.
Yeah.
And this will be the episode after 3 episodes after the Julianne Hough special.
Why 3 episodes specifically?
Because of the timing.
Oh,
it'll be in November.
Because Julianne is next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in basically a month.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sit down for the next few weeks.
We can stand.
Host.
We can do a standing podcast.
Okay, I like
instead
that.
of charming.
Or I'll just bring my donut pillow. I'll make it work. I'll make something work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys see me in the next few weeks with bandages up the wazoo on my butt and or face, that's why. I'm really excited.
You're taking the substance.
Yeah. I know nothing about that movie, but I know everything there is to know.
So yeah, what I was saying, I think I was the one who
I don't remember this.
Not proposed. We went to the facility.
Right.
I was the one
you
who
had
heard.
the conversation.
Exactly.
Right. I wasn't there for that one. Yeah.
Exactly. And so they told me Lady Gaga, she joined actually the moment that the migraine commercial aired.
Oh.
Because she had a lot of strife going on.
Oh.
Because I think she's married to someone who's involved in, like, the pharmaceutical industry. And that's why she did that.
Well, yeah. Well, she also got her lobotomy. And that really, like, helped her make the decision. She was like, oh, yeah, I can do this now.
I feel like you're right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, because we did talk to the Illuminati people. I do remember coming in towards the end of the conversation, and they were talking about her lobotomy. And
what they were kind of saying was, like...
And that's why she did the Joker movie.
Even they were worried about her.
I am, too.
Because, like, I think I'm really excited for her new music, but something has shifted.
I haven't even seen the Joker movie, and yet I know it's bad.
The Joker movie, I did watch it in theaters. People behind us were talking nearly the entire time at, like, the same volume I'm speaking to you right now.
Beautiful.
They were not, like, whisper talking. They were not, like,
that's
talking,
real cinema right there.
intermittently. Like, they were talking, like, throughout, silent scenes, throughout the credits.
Musical.
Like, musical numbers. They just keep talking. So that did have an effect.
Those are my people right there.
No,
I do the same.
No. You do not do that. I talk... Okay, because you think you do that, but if you saw these people, they were so much worse. Because I talk during movies, but I talk a sensible volume and amount.
Whisper. I do, like...
I whisper and I say stuff when there's something reacting to the movie. They weren't talking about the movie.
But if we are doing, like, a viewing at home, like we're watching a movie, I'm talking over the entire time.
But imagine being at the movie theater. You paid to see this movie. And you're not just talking about the movie, but you're saying something like, oh, what'd you do this weekend?
Oh, yeah.
It's the middle of the Joker 2, Folie à Deux.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Like, I was talking about...
This is his livelihood.
Like, Lively? That sounds like an app. Livelihood. Download it. It's like a mental health app.
It's just my feet.
It's our first sponsor. No. Ew. Livelihood, and it's your feet?
I'm trying to make my livelihood. It's my livelihood.
Now I get it. It's my life.
Anyway, what were we talking?
Lady Gaga. Yes. Bad movie. The music was good, but the bad movie. Like, imagine you're in the middle of the theater, and it's like there's a suspenseful scene, like, you know, Joaquin Phoenix's character is getting beaten the fuck out of, and you're just like, you know what I love?
What's his name? What's Joker's name? Yeah.
Something's Fleck. Arthur Fleck.
Oh, yeah. He was fucked from the start. He had
he also, the character has, like, a compulsive laughing disorder where he laughs when he's sad. So it's a really fucked up situation that he's in. And he was getting played by Lady Gaga. Like, she lies to him constantly.
Well, she's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, it was a very sinister take on Harley Quinn.
My opinion is so many people have been Harley Quinn. I think as a society we should just decide to stop telling the same story from different perspectives.
I completely agree.
I think we've done it enough. We've had too many Spider-Mans. We've had too many Batmans. We've had too many of too many things, and I'm good. Like, why would you ever reprise the role of Joker after Heath Ledger's portrayal?
I know.
Like, that's just sick. You were doomed from the start.
It's so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first Joker movie was okay, but the second one really did not stick the landing and did not add anything to the culture.
You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'm talking shit. Never watched Joker.
Yeah, you don't need to.
It's just not my vibe.
No.
I will say, though, the Dark Knight movie with...
Oh, that's a phenomenal movie.
That's one of my favorites.
And then The Dark Knight Rises. Is that the second one or the first one?
It's the second one, I think.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight Rises, that's with Heath Ledger. Beautiful.
Playing
Cinema.
Joker.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga, I hope the best for you.
I hope you're
I think she's doing well. I just think that she's shifted who she is a lot since when we first met
I wasn't really sentient when 2008 Lady Gaga was around.
Oh, I was.
Well, I was only like 5.
Me too, but Just Dance was my favorite song.
No, I'm saying I loved her music, but I wasn't like tapped into like her as a person, right? Like I know the whole like Born This Way album or The Fame burned into me.
But you were saying you didn't know like the celebrity
aspect.
Right,
I didn't know her.
I mean, you saw her outfits, I'm sure, in the media.
Yeah, but I didn't know the girl behind the music.
You hadn't seen her interviews?
Now that I'm older and I've really dug into her, I just prefer 2008 her. And I know Charlie XCX and Ariana Grande say, hey, we shouldn't be talking about how we like the older versions of people. But I just do.
I would push... I say, I know that... I think a lot of celebrities say that you shouldn't compare them to who they used to be. Like, I understand...
who the fuck is she?
I understand that. Because they know that they've probably improved.
Right.
But I think sometimes people have maybe gotten healthier, and that's an aspect of things that have changed. And it's like, oh, that's something about you that's changed. But then there's other things about you that might have changed that are not as good.
Right.
Like, I would never say that about Ariana Grande. I don't feel that way. With Lady Gaga, I do feel like the music has been a little bit less inspired. And I do feel like her public persona and her ability to connect with people has been lessened. I'll say the same about Billie Eilish. The music's great. The music am streaming. But I think her public, outward-facing personality is less authentic. I was following her when I was really, when I was 14, and she was she was really young, so that's another aspect. But you could just tell, she was just being real. And I know that when you get more and more famous,
it's harder.
You can't be as honest.
Eyes are on you.
Yeah, you have to have...
we would know, because we're very famous.
Yeah, I mean, right before we started recording this, I was...
the Hollywood fix was...
we had
he tackled me earlier.
I'm going to file a restraining order.
Yeah.
And a police report.
He tackled me with his camera and said, you need to speak to me right now.
There's footage of it because he was recording it, too.
He flew to Seattle for us. He warned us.
I think he has... It was his minion that lives in Seattle. He has minions in every city.
Voice. It was his voice.
Through it was a voice changer. He was
wearing one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's what that was.
It's like a...
I thought it was like a sexual thing.
Ready? Number 15. Grimes.
Grimes.
Kev? kept her Illuminati membership in the divorce.
Yeah.
I think this is where I think we got two different stories. Because I remember last episode you were saying Grimes introduced Elon to the Illuminati. Mm-hmm. I heard a completely separate thing. That Elon introduced Grimes to it. But then he got removed and she stayed.
Here's what I think. I think Grimes knew about the Illuminati and introduced Elon. I just think, I know she has this whole thing, but I secretly think it's an act.
You think that she's more mainstream?
I think she's more tapped into, like...
She's friends with Beyonce, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Than I think she wants to say she is. I think...
Yeah.
You know, she wants to pretend that, like, she grew up impoverished and all this, when it's like, girl, you were rich.
I know. That is true, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
She did. From what I heard about her life is that she grew up, like, not poor. And then at one point she, like, moved into, like, a trap house in Montreal because she was like, I need to experience this for my art. That's why I'm just like, girl, like, you were dating Elon Musk. Like, no normal person would do that. And I think maybe even if she wasn't like, oh, I want to know, like, I want the power, whatever, from the Illuminati, I think I heard this straight from her, too. Like, she told me. I know. She was, like, just curious about it. And so she tapped in, and then she decided to stay. Yeah, so what I think is, like, when she was, you know, in the trap house doing all these, like, cosplaying as poor,
right.
I don't think those were Illuminati activities. No. I think that was just her personal life. But then after she kind of got bored, and she, like, made Genesis, she made Oblivion, she made the album after that, then she made this less good music, then she was getting with Elon, she was like, oh, I'm so bored. Yeah. Elon, can we please join the Illuminati? Right. And he was like, sure.
Yeah, I think so, too. Because I think the Illuminati was, like, knocking on her door for a while, and she was like, I don't know.
I don't know if they had their eyes on her.
I think they did. You think
she was a rising star?
I think because Elon has his whole thing with, like, space or whatever. The Illuminati was
I don't think the Illuminati likes space. Because that would be
they're scared.
That would be an escape.
Maybe that's why, because they're scared of the space, that they're like, we need to know what's happening.
Bring them back to Earth.
Right.
Yeah.
And Grimes is, like, obsessed with space. Maybe they're like, oh.
What? The reason I was laughing while you were talking is I was remembering in our previous episode that you said "We Bring the Boom" is the Illuminati anthem.
Well, it is.
It is.
When you walk through the front door.
You didn't just say it. It's you were communicating through you.
When you walk through the front door, it just is playing.
On the big boom box.
Right, and they have it, like, the video. It's just 24/7. We're the boom.
We bring the boom.
We bring the boom. With Paint the Town Red in after. The Kids Bop version.
It just alternates. It's We Bring the Boom by AJ and Big Justice, and then directly after that, Paint the Town Red, Kids Bop version. Because that's more demonic.
Yeah, because if you play it backwards, it says 6666. The devil and sex is good and being gay.
And then I think the reason they also like the Kids Bop version is because there's so many voices. Yeah. It's a choir.
And they think they can, like, well, also because of the apple juice. Well, they farm the Kids Bop kids for their apple juice.
They have so much, and it's, like, really probably good blood.
Because, hey, let's talk about this. How come Kids Bops are only Kids Bop kids for just, like, a year or two, and then you never see them again? Interesting. Just think about it. Apple juice.
Number 16. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. But not for long.
Not for long.
You lead this one. You know more about them.
I would just say they suddenly had a rise. No. I don't know.
She's been a member for a long time. And then
she's been a member,
suddenly Travis Kelce pops up in whose show? Ryan Murphy's show, Grotesquerie.
Oh, bitch. Famously member.
Where do you think he met Ryan?
In his basement.
In his basement, which is the basement of the Illuminati reading room.
Exactly. And
it's crazy because the Illuminati is already underground. Mm-hmm. And so his basement is like the gutter. Like Ryan Murphy lives in the gutter. Like he's he's Pennywise.
Ryan Murphy. Yeah.
No notes. For me, I said it, but I'm putting words in your mouth that you said no notes.
No notes. I think, they're just in it. but not for long. I think that...
Public opinion.
Yeah, I think they're going to be gone soon. Because I think, honestly, they're going to be too powerful for the Illuminati. They're going to be scared, and they're like, we can't have you.
So when people get too powerful, the Illuminati gets scared.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they told us.
No, I know. I'm just kind of repeating just so we can, like...
The Illuminati gets freaked out. They're like, that's too much for me.
They said...
You're being a little too much today. I
like,
need you to go.
This wasn't what we... Oh, I didn't know you did all that.
Right, like, the
like,
things about the jets came out,
like,
and they were like...
You're trying to go to space?
Yeah,
like,
biting their nails.
Like, you were flying all around, like...
You're
like, not the
Taylor
carbon
Swift
emissions.
brought her cats. Like, actively brings her cats.
And they're like, oh my god, like, she keeps bringing them.
Well, the leaders have allergies. They told me. They were talking shit on Taylor Swift.
That's why they need Zyrtec, which is an Illuminati product.
Well, yeah. The Z is very devil-like. The letter Z. The letter Z is part of the Illuminati.
No, it's so true. It's like, so true.
It's
Z,
like not
think
needed.
of the most demonic letter.
Z.
And then close second.
V. Oh, vagina.
No, I was gonna say X.
X.
I was gonna say X might be number one.
I think Z's number one for me.
I believe it. You're right.
I can believe the X for you too.
No, it's Z.
But X.
Z
but I will say X
demonic.
is like in.
You know why Z? Wait. Think about it. Z has 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. Rearrange them, makes a triangle. You can't make X into a triangle. It's only 2 lines.
I've never even thought about that. And what happens when you add 3 together to another 3? 6. And what happens when you put 3 of those together? 6, 6, 6. And that's the devil. That's a devil number, not an angel.
Number 17. Disney. They bought it.
They bought the Illuminati.
Yeah, so this is kind of a paradigm shift for the listeners. The Illuminati is now part of Disney, NBC, Universal. Or no, NBC, Universal. Sorry.
ABC?
Disney, ABC.
I was like, what?
There's like a third company. Disney, ABC, Marvel, they're all connected.
Hulu,
ESPN Plus, like...
Basically, Disney, anything Disney can get its grimy little hands on and sink its fangs into, it will. Mickey and his fucking gloves are clutching on everything.
You ever seen Sail, what is it? The boat? Mickey when he's like,
oh yeah.
That's
him on his way.
In his glove, he's clutching the Illuminati. Yes. That's why you can't see his second arm.
Yes. So the thing is, basically, his face is giving like
demonic. Because he's a mouse.
Yeah. Well, rats famously are like the most demonic animal.
Yeah. Remember in Mickey Mouse Clubhouse when they would need like a special...
That's the fucking Illuminati building.
the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse
is the Illuminati building. We've been there.
Because also, you know,
because
theme
it can
song,
go shrink down.
The theme song
remember?
is so demonic.
Mickey
Mouse Clubhouse.
Come inside.
Come inside. It's fun inside.
That's
and they're doing that demonic dance. They're
Come
flopping
inside,
their arms
it's
around.
fun
And then
inside.
what does he say?
Hot dog. Hot diggity dog.
Wait, think about it. Say it. We'll chant together. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. Suddenly you're entranced.
Suddenly you want a hot dog. And what do hot dogs remind you of, Christian?
Gay people?
Yeah, being gay.
Yes. And also what I was going to mention is...
A male mouse singing about hot dogs.
Do you remember in Mickey Mouse there were the special tools? Not this. Tool helper in the show.
Yeah, yeah. What was
and they
his
would
name?
They would say Mishka, Mushka, Mickey Mouse. Oh, Toodles.
Toodles.
And then Toodles, and then suddenly this thing is like, do you want the sour lemon, the wrench, or the piece of paper? And they're like, wait, what do we want?
What do you think they asked
always
the crowd?
There's always 3 options.
So hey, also Christian, when they ask the crowd and the
what
crowd
do you
responds
think?
is, and they can hear you, they're listening because they choose whatever
mind
you're saying.
control. If you ever ask someone a question and elicit an answer, that's mind control.
Dora did the same thing.
Because you're saying, can you say this thing that I want you to? And then they do
Mickey can hear you. Oh.
Through the screen.
And he said, good job.
Whoa. Goofy saying, Gosh,
Mickey.
Gee. Wait, what is Mickey?
Jiminy. Wait.
I don't know. Mishka, Mushka, Mickey Mouse.
That was kind of good.
Mickey Mouse.
Ooh.
It's kind of like Michael Jackson.
That was good. Wait.
Is Mickey Mouse Michael Jackson? Because he's black and white and he wears gloves.
Kristen.
Wait, ready?
Wait, you might be onto something.
I think I've said too much.
Okay. Number 18.
Alfonso.
Oh, I thought it said Alice.
Alfonso from Dancing with the Stars. On the Fritz. Meaning.
We're not sure.
Rocky Roads.
Oh, he's on Rocky Roads?
Yeah, like with the Illuminati.
Right,
he's on the Fritz.
I forgot. Basically, okay, this is inside information. The Illuminati and I were talking, and they were like, yeah, we're not sure if we want to keep Alfonso for much longer.
And why? And can you explain it to them, first of all, who Alfonso is?
So Alfonso used to be in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and then he was the host of Funniest Videos.
Yeah, America's Funniest Home Videos.
And then he is now the host of Dancing with the Stars with Julianne Hough.
How long has he been the host?
Only in the past few years. I want to say like 5 maybe.
That's why he's on the Fritz.
Right.
Not a lot of precedent.
Basically, he was big and poppin' and doing good for himself. And then they realized that maybe they don't love him and his personality. But honestly, I don't think that's a fair judgment. I like Alfonso.
Do a lot of people not like him?
Yeah. I don't think he's widely loved.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah.
Or at least I don't love him.
I like him.
And I'm pretty wide.
But I love Julianne Hough. I mean,
she's coming on the podcast.
Well, yes.
Like, she loves us. Like, she baked us a home-cooked apple pie.
Yeah, she brought it to our window and set it in the window.
Why do you think she brought that to our door? Is that part of the... Is she recruiting us?
No, because she's not a part of it. The Huffs are not a part of it. The Huffs are Mormon.
That's what she told us.
Well, they're in their own. They're Mormon.
Oh. So she's trying to recruit some more. Okay, right. Wait, she's Mormon?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 19. Will and Jada... I'll just say it. Will and Jada Pinkett Smith.
The Red Table Talk. ... Honestly, I don't think we need to say anything. I think it speaks for itself.
Just repeat that one sentence.
The Red Table Talk. ... Willow.
Speaks for itself.
Speaks for itself.
Let's talk about the political and economic state of the world.
Oh,
why do you want to talk about that?
why do you want to say that, Jaden?
Because you're controlling it.
Jaden Smith.
Because you're...
Yeah. Well, actually, I don't know if Jaden and Willow are part of it.
I think he was given a lot of power in the Illuminati from when he was really young.
Yeah, because why were people talking about him, so much when he was, 17?
It's because they were grooming him to take over.
Exactly.
But then Addison Rae came along.
Yeah. Addie popped up, and they were like...
Because think about it. As soon as Addison Rae entered the scene, that's exactly when Jaden Smith... Suddenly no one was talking about him. It was exactly the same time.
White women stealing from black men.
I mean, that's what the Illuminati is all about.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying. Makes you think. Number 20. Nicole Kidman.
A bad wig, always.
Always. That
pillow face.
Her daughter's like a Nepo baby.
Yeah, her daughter tried modeling, and we looked it up.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you showed me the clip, or the photo, and she was not... It was her face, her facial expression that was the problem. It wasn't the bones, but it was what she did with them.
Now, I will say, I do like Nicole Kidman. I think she's a great actress. However, the AMC video did it for me, I think.
Me too. My opinion about Nicole Kidman, I think she gets too many roles. I think so too. A lot of the roles that she gets, I'm like, she was good for this, but someone else could have done it maybe better. Mm-hmm. But I think her best role, in my opinion, is Big Little Lies.
You know what? I've never watched. I need to tap in.
I'm constantly telling people to watch it.
I was thinking of someone else. Oh my god.
Think of someone else?
I was going to talk about how I loved her in Saltburn and it wasn't even her.
You're thinking of the one from Gone Girl.
Yeah, what's her name?
Rosamund Pike.
Yes. To me...
I don't like her at all.
To me, her, Cate Blanchett, and Nicole Kidman are all the same person in my head.
That's not true.
Yeah,
Cate Blanchett is nothing like those two.
to me, they are like
Rosamund
the
Pike
same
is so
people.
much less talented than Nicole Kidman too.
I like her.
I hate Gone Girl. Sorry.
Whoa.
I watched it 3 times, and every time I did not like it.
Okay, that's your opinion.
And the reason I don't like it is because
you're allowed to have. It might be wrong, but you're allowed to have it.
I like the concept of Gone Girl, except I don't like what they do with the concept and where it goes. Because I think it could have been a much happier ending. I just want to see her have fun with her girls.
Yeah, I don't think she had any girls. I think that was part of it, though.
I wanted the ending to be, she made a friend.
I will say, I do love the concept of the movie. I do hate Ben Affleck.
Me too.
So, him being in it really... I do love that he's, like, the sucker in it, though. Like, you're a fucking loser. Yeah. But I just can't stand him. Like, so, I will say that is part I don't love.
The main thing what I didn't like is that how at the ending they're still together, but it's like I get that it's like she has all the power, but I just don't find that to be like inspiring because I want her not that it's supposed to be, but I wanted her to be like on her own, like living her life.
I wish she never came back. I wish she should have just
like the end. Well,
she didn't murder someone.
She's back in the prison of her own creation.
Yeah, well, I think that just is like talking about women in general.
Yeah. But I just wanted her to, like, go, like, do her thing, you know what I mean? She could have done anything. She had money. She had...
I know, she had money.
Wigs. She
cut her hair. She did it herself.
Oh, I thought she wore a wig.
No, in the bathroom she went...
Oh, and she dyed it brown or something?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Beautiful. Number 21. McKenna Grace. This honestly breaks my heart to say this.
Me too, especially because we were talking about it earlier and we forgot that she was even on the list.
I will say, I think the older she gets, I think maybe she's working on exiting. I think it was a thing when she was a kid.
That's what
she was really in it, right? And I still I just love her to death, and I just want the best for her.
I love her to pieces.
Yeah, I want the best for her, and I think if she stays in there much longer, it's not going to be great.
Not at all. Yeah, she needs to get out, and she knows.
She's working on. We talked to her about it. She's told us.
We went into console with each other.
Yeah. Number 22, Joey King.
In parentheses, low tier.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, she's there. I think she was one of the ones they took in as a kid because they were like, we see something in her. Because I think she was a great kid actor. Like she played annoying parts. Yeah, she played annoying people really well.
I think she did all. We have different opinions. I don't think that she's only good at playing annoying though.
I think she just gets typecast.
Because of her real life personality.
Yeah. I don't think she's annoying. I actually think that I could have a pleasant time with Joey King. Like, if Joey King and I went to a bar, I think we could have a good time.
Like, I think she's a beautiful girl. And I think she's very
I think she gets unnecessary hate for sure. Like, I think I think personally she's beautiful, but she doesn't have, like a Hollywood look to her.
Can I say something crazy?
Yeah.
Take all the hate that people put on Joey King, double it, and give it to Millie Bobby Brown.
I agree.
Thank you.
I don't like Millie Bobby Brown.
Because her actions are really not good.
Why
did she start that damn purple skincare brand that had boring products?
And then didn't even use them.
I know, you know that video?
Yes. She's famously a flat earther.
Oh, I know. Didn't she say I'm a flat earther?
Well, I do feel bad because she did have the whole thing with Drake. But another thing about Millie Bobby Brown is she's solely a Netflix actor. She's done only does Netflix projects. She's only
acted in 2 things, like Stranger Things and The Little Girl Detective.
Yeah, Netflix. No, she's done multiple Netflix movies. And I'm not saying she's a bad actor, but honestly, I wasn't obsessed with her performance in the latest season of Stranger Things.
I don't think that she's the best actor around. I think she's good usually.
I think she was really I think she was because of her. I think she was talented, but especially. Holmes. When she was 11, she had great talent for an 11-year-old. So they were like,
when she was in the first 2 seasons.
Right. But now that she's getting older, she has the same amount of talent as a lot of other people. And so I'm just I don't think she's super...
I don't like her personality.
I don't either. But she is married to what's his face, Bon Jovi's son. And I think Bon Jovi's a good guy, I've heard.
I didn't know that. But that doesn't say anything about his son though. I mean, I'm happy that she's happy.
His son is also ugly.
I just want her to I want all the hate that Joey King gets to be put onto Millie Bobby Brown.
I will say, like, I know I'm saying all this, but at the end of the day, I will, like, if she wants to come on the podcast, she can.
No.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We can have one, like, band. We can have a band list.
We can have an impersonator. Okay, let me add that to the list of upcoming guests.
A Millie Bobby Brown impersonator?
Yes.
Well, don't forget to add my doctor, my surgeon.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Will you add him? Yeah, thank you. Well, her. It's actually a woman because I only go to women doctors.
Yeah.
I only support women. Number 23, Donald Glover. I like this one. Kind of hurts. I don't really actually want to talk about it.
This one, I'll say one sentence.
Okay, say one sentence.
Doing too many things.
Yeah, I think that's what. Like,
comma, slow down. Semicolon. We love you.
Period.
EM dash, not period yet.
Oh.
EM dash. Make season 2 of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, comma. Make
with my Aisha
more
Pierce.
Music,
comma. Please go on tour for real.
Period.
That's it.
Dot. It's actually not a period.
Oh.
It's an ellipses.
Ellipses.
Because it's 3 periods.
Dot.
Slow down. If you go
Again.
too fast, life might pass you by.
Period.
Yes.
Number 24. Aquafina. Yeah.
I think.
Do we actually have to say anything?
It's the rasp in her voice that gives it away.
Yeah.
It's the. Do you want to do an impression?
I don't think I can.
It's very JoJo Siwa-ish.
It's like, what is something she famously says?
She's not that famous.
Oh yeah, that's
so I don't
true.
know if there's something she famously says.
But she famously gets lots of roles.
She famously uses AAVE.
Oh.
But like, not that that's like makes her a bad person. But she needs to calm it down.
Like.
Nora from Queens.
Bitch, that's my juice, my cookie.
Yeah.
That's
she and Ariana probably would get along.
I think like great.
Aquariana Grande Fina. Aquariana Grande Fina. New drag queen name. Writing that down. Okay, wait.
It would be beautiful too if the drag queen was black and Asian. I think that. I think
that's the only
gorgeous,
way it would.
Yeah.
Aquariana Grande Fina.
Oh, that's really good.
Aquariana Grande Fina.
That would be beautiful.
That's addictive to say.
We need to find a queen.
We're gonna groom her, like in the non.
We adopt a child.
No. When I say groom, you can groom an adult to like do something. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna groom her as a drag queen.
I'm saying we have a kid and we make him be a drag queen.
we from the age of 2.
And
we look our
he's
child.
Like, I'm straight. Like I don't want to do this. Yeah. And we're like, no, you're gay.
You're gay and you're a drag queen.
You're a drag queen.
And you better slay boots,
we
mama.
own like we turn on just like drag queens only. That's the only media they're allowed to consume.
They don't watch Little Einsteins.
Nope.
They don't watch Super Y.
The first thing they're allowed to watch is
They're watching and Super Gay.
And yes, is that the Grindr one?
No, I just made it up, like Super Y.
Oh, Super
And they're
gay.
watching the YMCA.
The music video?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gay men.
Oh, really? Wow, I didn't know that. And the Harlem Shake. They're watching that one too.
That's not gay. That's really straight. That's the one piece of straight culture they get. As parents, we will ensure that our child gets an equal opportunity to access straight culture.
We only show them the bad parts about straight culture, and then we let them decide. And we're like, okay, do you want to be happy, or do you want to be straight?
Yes. Do you want to be gay, which actually means happy, or do you want to be straight, which means...
Have you ever seen that video of Jenna Marcus?
Yes! Oh, am I gay? Yeah, I am gay.
I am happy. And she drinks her water.
That's what it means.
Yeah, I am happy. Thank you. Number 25. Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Maui. I just want everyone to think back in time and be like, when's the last time I watched a Rock movie?
That was good.
That was
Baywatch.
That was good.
Have you seen Baywatch?
You just like that because Zac Efron has his boobs out. Yeah.
It's a phenomenal comedy.
No.
No, you haven't seen it, have you?
No.
It's genuinely phenomenal.
Zac Efron has his boobs out, and you're like, yeah, I get that.
That's not the only reason. I mean, yeah, everyone in it is hot. But what's her name from The White Lotus?
Alexandra Daddario.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alexandra Daddario is in it, and she also has her boobs out. But she's also.
What are we looking at?
Oh,
Mannequin Challenge. Okay.
Oh yeah. Baywatch. And it was just really well written. Like, it's a very good comedy. And it's also, like, very sexy, of course.
Okay, maybe I'll tap in.
We should watch it.
I'm just also saying, a lot of the times, anytime he's in a movie, he plays the same character. It's like, Dwayne, you don't need to play yourself in everything.
He infiltrated an entire Disney princess movie.
To play himself.
To play himself and to be the most identifiable character from the movie.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the movie called Moana being about Moana?
Yeah, I only ever hear things about Maui.
Name one thing that Moana said, a quote. And that's not from the songs.
I actually can't. I can't think of a single quote from it.
And that's because he
I've also never seen the movie,
because Disney, Illuminati, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, they said he went to the president of Disney and he said, "I'm going to make history." And that's exactly what this is. And that's what he said about Moana.
Yes.
And the girl from Moana, no one even knows her name.
Yeah.
Do you know it?
No,
I want to know it.
She does have a tattoo of the Instagram logo. I won't lie, though. I do know that.
No, she does not.
Yeah, look it up.
No, she does not.
It's like on her arm.
You did not make that. You made that up.
I'm not making it up. making it up.
Nicole Scherzinger?
No, she's Moana.
Okay, I did not know Nicole Scherzinger from the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, obsessed.
When
I grow up, I want to have boobies.
Wait. Her name is Aulili Carvalho.
She's like 23?
Wait, tattoo? You don't tell me she has an Instagram tattoo.
Say tattoo.
I don't believe you. I really don't believe you. You're talking about someone else.
No, it's her. No. No. Go down.
I'm not seeing
Look up
it.
arm tattoo.
I'm not, you're not being proven right so far. Instagram logo. You're saying she has the Instagram logo?
Okay, I think it might just be a camera.
Ah!
Yeah, it's the Instagram logo.
Why is it only in that one photo? Oh. Damn, she really did get her boobies tattooed, though. Not her boobs, but her under boob. Well, there's that one photo, but... Okay.
No, it's in the other one. Go back. Look, you can see it. Part of it. No? Oh, that's just a feather.
Yeah, that's a feather. Anyway, okay,
yeah,
so
she has the Instagram logo tattooed on her arm.
That's crazy. Thankfully, it's not beautiful. In color. I was picturing, like, the gradient, like, pink and orange.
Just like the outline. It might just be a camera, but it looks like the Instagram logo.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't like it, but, yeah.
Okay.
We gotta speed through these last ones.
Okay.
26.
Kids Bop. I don't think we even need to say anything.
We talked about it earlier.
Yeah. Number
27. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, of course. You wrote this one, I think. Or you talked to them about it.
I think they're just too...
Actually, wait, I can tell.
Yeah.
I did get a piece of information.
Oh, yeah. You heard about that.
So the Illuminati sometimes, they'll do this little trick where they allow certain members to believe that they have a bigger role than they actually do. With Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, they said, you know what you're going to do, Ryan? You're going to own a cell phone company called Mint Mobile.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh my God, this is the biggest thing ever. Mm-hmm. I'm
going to make history.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to make history. And they're like, yes, Ryan, this is so big for you. And then, guess what? It's literally just...
It's a flop.
A cell phone carrier.
Yeah.
And it's forgettable, and what was that?
Honestly, it's a cover-up for something else.
And then to Blake Lively, they said, you're going to make a movie about flowers and romance. It's called It Ends With Us.
Yeah, they told her it was a rom-com. And then they told everyone else a part of the movie.
And she was like,
it's actually about abuse.
Yeah, so then she found out, it's actually a really sad movie, and it's also not maybe the best story.
I need them to release the Blake Lively cut.
I know. Mm-hmm. They probably will.
I hope so.
So yeah, I think that's what they did with them. They were kind of like, let's give you little projects.
No, literally, that's exactly what happened.
That's why they gave Millie Bobby Brown and Florence by Mills. Because they're like, ooh, let's give you a little project.
It's like they choose these people to like be big. They're not very. They have no power.
Yeah.
They think they do.
Yeah,
it's like
It's like Fight Club when he has all the minions. Have you seen Fight Club?
No.
Well, at the end of the movie,
Hot.
he like gets like it's a cult basically where he like has all these people working for him, and each of them like thinks that their job is really important, but it's like have you seen or read Animal Farm, like that type of vibe, where it's like, oh, like we're all like in this noble cause. That's Ryan Reynolds with Mint Mobile and Blake Lively with It Ends With Us. Like she's like, this is my thing. Like we're gonna change the world. And it's like you didn't do a damn thing.
You didn't do anything.
Like Dwayne obviously had a bigger impact.
You had frizzy hair and a bad outfit.
You have bad extensions.
Yeah, your hair color was awful.
I hate your hair and makeup today.
Yeah.
Number 28. Selena Gomez, Steve Martin, and Martin Short.
Wait, why did we add that? Or why were they...
They only attend as a trio.
Oh, okay.
Because of the TV
Only
show.
Murders.
Another side project of the Illuminati.
Also, Selena's boy toy, too. Benny.
Well, he's next.
Sorry.
You
I'm just
have
jumping
faith
the
in
gun.
me, girl. Yeah, so...
Yeah, they go in as a trio. Well, famously, God, Holy Spirit, Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
So it's father is
Martin
Steve
Short.
Martin. No, because he's Steve Martin's way taller.
Martin.
Father is Steve Martin. Martin Short is son because of his height.
Or I honestly think Selena's son.
She's Holy Spirit.
You think?
Are you kidding?
Okay, yeah. Selena's Holy Spirit.
She's Holy Spirit.
Yeah, she's Holy Spirit. So I think they're actually going to save us from the Illuminati.
Yeah, they're infiltrators.
Yeah, they're infiltrators.
Because I think the reason that Illuminati recruited them was because they could bring different generations together.
Right.
Because they have generational appeal.
And like a lot of people hate Selena Gomez.
But now my dad loves her.
The fucking
because
Only
of
Murders.
that movie.
Only
or
Murders?
that show, not movie. Like I think 50-year-olds love her.
Yeah.
It's people our age that are more skeptical.
She's like one of the most followed people on Instagram.
And how?
I don't know.
She's Selena Gomez.
What does she do? She Muse?
Do you know her Instagram stories where she's like, I'm quitting Instagram. Like I can't do this drama.
That's my favorite thing. I'm obsessed with that. And then 2 seconds later,
1 minute later,
she's like, "Hi guys."
She's like, "Wait, this song's so good.
Look at this fudge I made."
She's making fudge. I love that for her. See, I'm
she
happy she's making
loves
fudge.
Pickles and fudge. I'm pretty sure.
Not together.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
You just said that. Okay, we're almost done with our list for the day. 29.
Benny Blanco. They bring him there by a leash like a dog. And he's okay with it.
We mean the previous. Selena and Steve
Selena's.
Martin. It's like a three-way.
Yes, they have like a tandem leash.
Yes, yes.
But he likes it though.
It's like he
doesn't mind.
I feel like at a daycare when they have to like have the kids go outside and they have them hold onto that rope. It's that rope.
Yes, it's
with the knots on it.
He's like choked out.
Number 30. Demi Lovato really wants in.
She's not in it, but she wants it bad.
And so she's on the list because it's like inevitable that she'll get in.
Yeah, I think maybe one day they're like gonna give in. They're gonna be like, "Fine, Demi."
Like Demi searched for ghosts. Demi searched for aliens. Demi searched for themselves. Demi searched for spirits. Demi searched for frozen yogurt, and now Demi is searching for power.
Yes, they're just scared that if Demi doesn't get in, Demi's
gonna
go
fall
on
and crumble.
No, Demi's gonna expose everything and everyone.
Demi will blow this whole operation up.
A full Peacock docu-series, self-funded.
Because Demi has the money.
No, the next one is I've Identified It.
Yes. It's called I've Identified It. It being
Illuminati.
It is in a triangle.
Yes.
It's like kind of foreshadowing.
I've Identified It. Okay. Yeah.
Number 31. Emma Roberts. She's almost gonna age out.
Yeah. I think actually she's already out.
Already out.
Yeah.
Adding it.
Yeah.
That's what they told us.
They told us. Well, they were like, yeah, we called her today to tell her that she's
out. Like the day of. That's why the list they gave us was like slightly outdated.
Right. Yeah. They were like, sorry, we forgot to take it off. Number 32, Zach Sang. I honestly, I'm speechless for this one.
How did he become friends with Ariana Grande?
How did he become friends with Ariana Grande?
I think she has some sort of connection to these kind of unlikable gay men. Because she lives with one.
You know what I've noticed?
They grew up with one.
You know what I've noticed? Ariana Grande has been friends with famously terrible people. She was besties with Colleen Ballinger.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I completely forgot about that.
Why is
How did they become friends?
I don't know, but why is every single person who Ariana Grande's been friends with is horrible?
Not every single, but a lot. I mean, like, Victoria Monet, great person.
True. That's true.
And,
that's
Mac Miller, great person.
Right.
Pete Davidson, I think, is chill.
Most people, I would say people who, yeah, I would just say most people. But I guess I've had friends who are, like, shitty.
Yeah, I think she dropped them.
I think so, too. Like, I don't think she's actively texting Colleen.
No.
Like, how are you?
And, like, she's definitely not going to be coming on the Zach Stein podcast. No,
never again.
The last interview she did with him, she was not into it. Like, she was, like, that was, like, her final, like, one in the contract.
Oh, I forgot. He got, like, an exclusive interview. Like,
yeah, she gave him
only
nothing.
No. Well, also, because why would she?
Why would she? They weren't even in his damn studio. She's like, I'm not stepping foot in your purple studio. No. Purple, because red's the main color for the demon, and purple is the secondary.
Well, purple's the sister. Why do you think we're colored this way currently? Oh shit! Sorry.
No, but seriously, we chose purple because we're happy.
Right.
Because purple means happy.
Because we're gay.
Bisexual
gay means
lighting.
purple.
Oh yeah, it's like lesbian lighting because it's like kind of pinkish purple and orange.
Neither of us are lesbian, but we are like very pro lesbian. We would like to say. This podcast is very pro lesbian. I think the people listening know that we're pro lesbian. Like, oh, good.
I hope that's been made clear.
I mean, we're very pro LGBTQ+. Very.
Yeah, that's why we're not involved with the Illuminati.
And that's why there's not very many gay people on the list, I would like to say.
It's true.
Because they're smarter. They know.
There really aren't a lot of gay people on the list.
Besides JoJo, but she's also the first lesbian to ever exist. So maybe more lesbians will join.
Yeah, but they're going to have a few. Like, the Illuminati, even the Illuminati is trying to be intersectional.
Yeah, they're trying. It's mainly straight white people, but they're trying.
Because they love intersectional, because when things intersect, it makes what shape?
A triangle.
Number 33, Costco Wholesale. I think that's it. Red. Hot dog.
Gay.
Big Justice and AJ and McJustice.
Yeah.
We bring the boom.
Like, you should not be allowed to buy that much mayonnaise.
No, you should.
Like,
exactly.
Legally. For that cheap, too.
And how is it so cheap? Slaves.
Children. Where do you think they get the apple juice from?
You know, whenever there's an asterisk on the price of a Costco item, that means this was made by a slave. Yeah. That's what that means. Yeah. They want you to think it means, ooh, this is going really soon. Like, it's going soon. Like,
no, it means, hey, slaves made this.
Yeah, it means.
Hey, we paid them nothing.
Yeah, that's why it's cheap.
Hey, there's blood in it, probably.
Apple juice.
Oh, sorry, apple juice. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. We literally talked for an hour and 38 minutes. If you're still listening, we love you. Thank you. Thank you. 10.
What else can we say to, like, sign off?
Be like, bye. See you next week.
We could be like, also, like, this is a exclusive list. Like, do not
share
this. Yeah, also,
you can't share this. You can't tell anybody. You can't, like, because we'll come for you. Because, hey, guess what? We know the Illuminati.
Deadass. Yeah. That's why you don't know our names.
Yeah.
We never introduce ourselves. You know
I've said your name multiple times.
I probably said...
I don't think you have. Don't say it.
Okay. It starts with a J. Ooh. What were you going to say?
I'm just going to say, I think we should just end it here.
Let's just blow a kiss to the camera.
Like the substance. Bye.